Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about multiplying fractions. Let's take a look. So, in order to multiply fractions, we can cross-multiply to reduce the fractions to lowest terms, multiply the numerators together, multiply the denominators together, and then if there's any more reducing to do, we could do that. That's one way to do it. We don't have to cross-cancel, but it is a way to get the problem done easier and not worry about dealing with large numbers. So in this case, what I would do is I'm looking at here, the 4 and the 7, I'm seeing if I can reduce those. And in this case, I cannot. But if I reduce the 6 and the 9, those both divide by 3. So if I divide them by 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now I have smaller numbers that I'm dealing with, which makes our life a little bit easier. So I have 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8, and I have 3 times 7, which is 21. So I multiplied the numerators, multiplied the denominators. Now I'm checking if I can reduce any more, and 8 and 21 don't have common factors, so this cannot reduce any further. Another way we could have multiplied was just multiply straight across. So if we were dealing with 4/9 times the negative 6/7, I can multiply 4 times negative 6 to get negative 24, and I could do 9 times 7 to get 63, and then I would reduce this by dividing both by 3. So if I divide by 3 in the numerator and denominator, negative 24 divided by 3 is negative 8, and 63 divided by 3 is 21. So it's just two different ways of doing it. Whether you're reducing in the beginning or reducing at the end, you still get the same answer. So looking at this one, I'm going to start reducing just so I don't have to deal with such large numbers. So I know that 2 and 6 both divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And now 25 and 15 both reduce by 5, by a factor of 5. So 15 divided by 5 is 3, and 25 divided by 5 is 5. So now 1 times 5 is 5, and it's really a negative times a negative, which is a positive. So I get 5, and 3 times 3 is 9. Looking at example 3, I can reduce these as well. So 3 and 12 both divide by 3 to get a 1 and a 4. And 21 and 14 both divide by 7. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So multiplying straight across, 1 times 3. Really, negative 1 times 3 is a negative 3. And 2 times 4 is 8. All right. Looking at mixed number fractions. So looking at these, I've changed the mixed numbers into improper fractions. So I'm going to do 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So that's negative 10 thirds times 1 times 5 is 5 plus 4 is 9. So negative 9 fifths. Now I'm going to see if I can cross cancel. So 10 and 5 both divide by 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. So now I have a negative 2 multiplied by a negative 3, which is a positive 6, over 1 times 1, which is 1. So 6 over 1 is just 6. Looking at these, I'm going to turn this into an improper fraction. So 2 times 15 is 30, plus 2 is 32, so negative 32 15ths, and that's being multiplied by negative 25 sixths. Those parentheses aren't doing anything other than telling you that it's a negative 25 and not a minus 25. Seeing if I can reduce 25 and 15 both divide by 5, so I get 3, I get 5, 32 and 6 both divide by 2, so I get 16 and 3. So 16 times 5 is 80, and that's a negative times a negative, which is a positive, so 80. And 3 times 3 is 9. Now, converting that back into a mixed number, I know that 9 goes into 8 times, so that's 8. And 8 times 9 is 72, so 72 plus that 8 will get me to 80, so 8 over 9. And I can double check this. 9 times 8 is 72, plus 8 is 80 over 9. And last one, 1 and 2/3 converts into 1 times 3 is 3, or 5 over 3. And negative 2 and 9/10 converts into 2 times 10 is 20, plus 9 is 29/10, so negative 29/10. Again, seeing if we can cross cancel, I notice that the 5 and the 10 are both factors of 5. Both have factors of 5, so 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2. So 1 times negative 29 is negative 29, and 2 times 2 is 4. Converting that, I know that 4 goes into 29. Well, 4 times 7 is 28, so that goes in 7 times, so negative 7. And 4 times 7 is 28, so there's 1 remaining, so 1/4. Double checking, 4 times 7 is 28, plus the 1 is 29 over 4. So our answer is negative 7 and 1/4. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day.